Thank you. Thank you. Before I get everybody home, Hall of Fame inductees, congratulations. My grandmother, trailblazer in our world at a time when it was male to change the game and open up in wrestling too as well. My grandpa was passing away. It was his dream that I would do everything I can to be promoted. Really incredible for the first competition. There was a lot of different Eric to Vince McMahon stars in the world. Von Erichs, Nikita Koloff, and one of my. Take a moment. The Rhodes family. But reverence and respect, Rhodes. What we're gonna do this weekend and what happens between you and The Rock. I'll see you tomorrow night. On behalf of my vehicle, Mom, would you stand up, please? Ladies and gentlemen of the family, expressed to me over the past 8 weeks. On behalf of us, I want to say so much for all you've done. Get ready for WrestleMania.
You can't see me. Together. It's Philadelphia. It's Sting. And certainly one of the favorite entrances.
It's intrepid Chen, baby.
As the NXT Universe here tonight.
Here's the best part. Wait. Together with the NXT.
Coward, Byron Saxton, Byron the in and deliver WrestleMania.
Which superstars create a...
And here's a punch.
As we head down to the Bayou once again. Returns here to level up. His opponent, certainly Dante. The last time we saw Dante Chen, competed against each other.
Not exactly. Providing a little training assist.
Questions I was going to ask you. You're training with Chen here tonight.
Well, Dante Chen actually told me becoming Intercontinental Champion NXT.
And we've certainly seen Dante 270 pounds. Certainly looks like all against the D'Angelo family. How did Moreau?
His tag team partner with you is how Drake rides so.
Dante Chen going to somewhat rarefied. And now he's going maybe a little old school.
Yeah.
A bit here.
Well, maybe that time with Sami Zayn.
A different approach tonight from Dante Chen.
You have to watch the tape. There's always
Going to play right here.
Ooh. Lineman from Southern Methodist.
Moreau really compete with the biggest here in NXT.
Here in NXT, but as part of that O-line, certainly has the opportunity to do that right
here into the cover. And Drake Moreau saw him in his debut somewhat protect Javier Bernal.
Drake, listen, Drake, he's been a team player his entire life, his singles career.
And they're trying to manipulate that wrist.
Comes to the experience that Dante Chen,
which should typically bring him some success.
Certainly proven to be an issue. For
the strength there of Chen, but 270.
There is.
Oh,
no cold.
And Dante Chen able to hang on.
Be pussy. He wants to be challenged. Stepping into my house, my ring.
The cusp of stand and deliver WrestleMania week.
Palpable buzz in every lot. This is what you live for. This
has become one of the most popular. Dante Chen did his homework.
A lot of damage, but having to dig.
Imagine some post-stand and deliver opportunities.
Stand and deliver should be thinking.
And a barrage of strikes there by Dante. Take down. Chen gonna take it to another level.
It works.
And a gentle touch. For Dante Chen, reestablishing his
with added passion and reclaimed his crown.
Mania weekend, but Byron, there were some by one of the most powerful factions.
That boy bouncy, right?
It's a little, man. What y'all getting so close for?
What you gonna do? Look, bro.
Back up a couple steps, bro.
Just before Michael friend Tatum Pexley takes on
and deliver.
Oh, yeah! I don't know who to predict, but I
Contest is scheduled for one fall.
Well, after an injury, Tatum Paxley looks to set the pace.
most of us travel on energy.
We'll talk about setting the former collegiate cheerleader and fitness coach
Be
Warriors
positive. Got me wanting tonight.
This is certainly an interesting mix of styles.
Journalist, you are the play-by-play
Out and Byron, to that point,
I want
now is Brindley Reese in the ring here with Rez for the NXT Women's Champion.
to know what sort of creative. Listen to that training advice. I believe she was telling her all about know what kind of thoughts. Certainly, well, I mean that's not a bad play, but
Reese, we've seen her with Idris Enofe.
played Idris Enofe, one of the most talented. Believe in yourselves a little bit more, and I think
For them, that will come as Brindley's team making her family proud. Byron, has she
she never seems to inside the ring. She always seems to grow and get. How unnerving is this? Just
Of course, Paxley here several weeks ago.
if I had the choice, hold on, I would choose friendship in a heartbeat. Go and see Tatum staring back at me.
That's Reese, but Byron, we talk about Rez, also a big 6-woman tag team.
You know, I'd never imagined. We've known her past. We've known fate.
That might be true, is right. They're split right down the middle here, Byron.
For her own positive self-talk, but
Firing others in the locker room here, trying to use the have her on the brink.
and Perez.
And don't forget, she was thrown right. Oh! Nice counter there by Brindley. Might have made a mistake there, Byron, not going for the cover. And Brindley, here tomorrow afternoon, special noon start time.
And that Bryn active strength.
Oh no! Moxley looks to lead by example.
Right up a great point, leading by and deliver in a potential
Whole new level right here, but Tatum for the NXT Women's joins up with Tyson DuPont and tag team action. Your main event.
And the faded nightmares.
Face of OTM, as I don't think
I'm actually quite surprised that it's every time the shows here up and level up like OTM. If they hear that I say
win over. Rookie Phenom Evans needed some friends here now.
Tyreek Igwe for stepping up on, known as Javon.
And Byron, of course. And now Tyreek Igwe looking to get the
Tyreek Igwe, no strangers.
back here to bring up. This is only the second ever.
That first six-man tag team match.
Zach stacked in there.
Zach base behind this offense.
That four
to the Meat Bruising Festival.
crashing down on Lucian Price.
Fitted Tyson DuPont for so long.
Level here into the cover. Bronco Nima come out with a lot of fire in this one, Byron.
What happened last week? It might as well be a distant memory. Ever since that incident.
DuPont Igwe here.
Extra pep in the step.
Up here with NXT before standing.
Talk about it again. For these two teams, do I impress?
Who's ever done that?
Yes, not sure how I feel about that. Stand and deliver. How do we improve? It starts.
And by the looks of things here, issues don't appear to be over.
No. And the tactics of Bronco Nima and Lucian Price. Javon Evans to suffer the same fate. I think so. We've seen it be the difference.
I guess that probably upped his rating there on 2K. It's like scripts right now. Still not over by Nima and Price into the.
What experience gets you? Take another Igwe.
And of course, profits in a Philadelphia street fight.
Had to have a street fight. You had to. This is the only way to.
Was involved in that one. Just launching scripts now. Igwe a clear path.
Styles, clash of styles.
Looking to get some.
One way to put it.
Busting out all the stops right.
Have risen.
By go.
Part of this is industry.
And here comes Tyreek Igwe in this new trip. Oh, up and down. We talk about Jada Parker being that
Here next to us. I'm getting a little nervous, Blake.
as we need his Parker right there. As Tyson.
Momentum shift once again.
DuPont is up. So Byron
Continues to prove her value.
here at the young OG Javon Evans. Distracted here against Jada Parker, and bam! And OTM back on track.
Get hot for OTM once again. Reminding
Looking to overcome that loss against Javon Evans. Noon start time. It's stand and deliver.
WWE is totally awesome. The memories that made WWE history.
Oh my Charlotte!
It's sports entertainment, supreme athleticism.
This is what dream has come true.
To our feet to chant. Welcome to this now, forever. And today, we bring you one WrestleMania episode, just one. We recalled the irresistible I Quit bout of all time. The end of the streak, the height, of course, the head of the table becomes surface here, people. So, to look back at more incredible moments.
WrestleMania 40. Celebrities have come together.
Feels like WrestleMania 40 could be. Anytime you get
WrestleMania 10, WrestleMania Brett, Wrestling Owen.
a number.
It has happened just in the last couple of weeks. See everything online. Everyone's very passionate.
Get some resolution.
World.
This is going to be the great.
So many memories. Kicking off part 2 of our list today of all time. Macho Man. These two were actually the mid-card display of technical prowess in absolute clinic.
You can't do that without mentioning
The Dragon Steamboat is the #1.
Having to relearn how to speak.
I'd like
Hey. Ricky with the Macho Man that I think people really
Have guys that you take a look at and you say, wow.
be. And his vendetta for the Macho.
bad guy versus the quintessential.
Look at that. He's going after. Off the ropes with this, forget about it. He got it.
It was
This is one of the greatest matches. Puts up the rope. What a move by. Inadvertently rammed right into the. They get the bell away from the timekeeper. Got the bell. Give me a break. The animal pushed him right off. Dragon. They got him. Champion Ricky.
It's like poetry. Go at it.
The Macho Man. The Dragon Steamboat.
It was simply a match that's a masterpiece. Now, while possible to resist, the true blockbuster titans of the industry own the marquee. Child of the 80s, I cannot stress all of wrestling. It was a matchup.
Possibly the two biggest
Monster. I've got to find out. All right, going to be on the line in WrestleMania 6.
In the Ultimate Warrior, he's from this match with two.
It was also just something that was good guys fighting it out.
Strong. Here to the Sky Dome. Physical condition, Gorilla.
It's just insane to me.
On the edge of their seats, not knowing who's going to win.
What a confrontation.
It was almost like
Got him with the bar. He nailed it. Look up. What a battle.
I have so many people say my
WrestleMania 6 at the end of the night. A new superstar was
Moment for all like the Warrior Maniac.
Periods. Speaking of heights, WWE's most prestigious titles could be suspended above the ring. So, for the first time at Kid and the bad guy.
It's at WrestleMania with Razor Ramon and Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels was the
Shawn stripped from the title, but he's never been.
He goes as the Intercontinental Champion.
His Intercontinental Championship.
He was up way high and climbed.
Is to ascend.
There were ladder matches in Canada. Watching that match.
In the jaw! I think he broke his jaw!
Agility, and then using that ladder as a weapon.
To destroy Razor Ramon! Oh!
Just speaks volume.
And these guys have both delivered.
whether a fan was awesome.
Years to come.
It was the big.
May have been the greatest thing I've ever seen.
An iconic and innovative WWE universe, have to call upon that strength when here for the WWE Championship. By the time the final bell rang,
WrestleMania was just amazing.
The two best. And need to connect with the crowd standpoint.
Lothario, his method of training in the winter, training with his father's.
And now, remember the mean guy in the seat of like that. That was crazy.
This is Arn who wins the most decisions.
Well, I wanted to just go in there and just have a
straight wrestling wrestlers.
Styles. Bret kind of like this.
Michael's maybe a little quicker, but I think the hit.
Bret Hart, such a technically gift go the hour.
This is unbelievable. Never seen two more determined individuals.
Able to captivate people for that.
He's having to put every and it's still not enough.
they hit
Nobody knowing what's next, what's going to happen.
This match.
Matches where an hour and people still wanted more.
The dream. I remember he's got the title. He's gross, and everybody in the crowd is on there.
Talk about. And if you're
my favorite WrestleMania, it's my favorite WrestleMania.
This WrestleMania match in his Rushmore superstars, Stone matchup. The Rock, who had done it, prove as all great ones. The stage was set for.
Had two of the most iconic.
Come to WrestleMania
versus The Rock one more time.
That he was just as big an icon on the grandest stage.
He has earned the reputation. There is no one. Steve Austin. I've had the privilege to witness.
These guys meant everything, and every time they got into that ring and they locked up.
As any human being could ever be.
Stone Cold Steve Austin whooping the Rock is tearing him to sing Superman and Batman.
Rock put on Stone Cold's iconic vest and beat the.
That was
Everything to them. Their feet.
the hook of the leg.
You're always like, all right, where's he flying to? At taking the stunner and make.
Mania. The Rock bottom on Austin. And the Rock. Unbelievable.
And they had 3 of them.
Rated Stone Cold.
Set. Retiring from active WWE, we never say man of whoop-ass and Kevin Owens. Did another dream matchup of Kurt, a pair of boots. With Dogged Hero and Mr. WrestleMania.
Favorite match with Shawn Michaels, WrestleMania.
Michaels is my absolute favorite, and Kurt Angle was that for me.
Different styles. Shawn has a.
Speaking from not just ever find.
Not many guys can people laugh and entertain them and be the butt of.
He said he could do.
The ankle lock.
I'm just a sexy Kurt. Sexy. Absolutely incredible. So good.
Any of us had ever seen.
It's WrestleMania.
About each other. They want to go down this road. Let's go down this road. You're 10 minutes into this fight.
Match. The energy, the chemistry.
For Shawn Michaels, a lot of people say that this.
Oh, Angle top 2. No! Angle out of nowhere. Got everything he has.
I mean, they told.
Hall of Fame performance by 2.
And Kurt Angle not only exceeded. In fact, WrestleMania 20 was ever Money in the Bank to one of my winning his World Heavyweight Championship. Cerebral Assassins Heavy. Fans were megastar.
Of evolution. At WrestleMania 20.
SmackDown champion JBL is friends with Batista. He is his mentor.
Batista put that thumb up. That was. Really arrived.
Championship.
The featherweight contest is.
It's a very surreal moment to be walking
The 10-time champion. Triple.
in the crowd. Not like a silencer.
That match was a classic student versus not sure if it's going to happen.
But T-Leg's looking for the pedigree. He got it. Whoa. I love him. God, the power.
Dave didn't just powerbomb me.
He senses it. Can Batista pinning? He has been unleashed.
I clown a little bit. I legit broke down when that
Batista is the new.
happened for him. How much it was perfect.
As Batista said in Hollywood. How apropos. Not only because of the players, Eddie Guerrero, who had a champion. A triple threat Orton was set.
One fall, and it is for the
Mania 22 championship. This match was.
Us were having a very hard time. Cope was, I'm gonna perform for you. He wanted to see you up and.
Mysterio! He did it! He did it!
He has all that.
We welcome you, ladies and
Triple threat against Randy Orton and Kurt. He's got 2 guys.
championship. Flex.
Was so hard hitting. It went. I had no idea who was gonna win.
Dropping the dime for the top rope. Go slam Randy. Oh, no!
It was almost like an Eddie Guerrero style match.
I think Orton's got RKO in mind. 2, and Orton kicks down. Ray's in trouble. Whoa. 619 coming. Oh, my. Who wins the title? World Stereo!
And the underdog got his day.
Ray, and he's so proud.
Oh, Eddie was with him. I know.
And Eddie Guerrero's
One of the easiest ways that you...
Man was the largest dog in Eddie Guerrero. Now, 28 brought us a Hell in a Cell pivotal to both the history of the end of the streak, but perhaps, ladies and gentlemen,
going in 19 wins.
For your story. First, one's retirement match.
25 and 26, where Triple H comes in to avenge. I think when you look, and The Undertaker all knew the most brutal.
Here we go. It's wicked. Oh.
To me, that story had everything.
In this matchup, oh man,
Now he's the ref. He has to stay impartial. Expressions and his emotion throughout this entire match.
John didn't want to show any favoritism, so he's...
Look like Michaels is thinking about stopping them. Sweet 10 new pedigree. Streak's over. It's not over. It's not over.
Sean doing what only boys have when I think of that match.
Multiple times.
Oh my God, I can't believe. Look at this. Oh, a disaster.
We had just finished something.
Is what we do, but it's storytelling.
At the same place, at the same...
I don't know if there's a trio that
A
elevates.
standing ovation from 78.
It happened. It wasn't planned. Guys who had the utmost.
The curtain on an entire era. Almost saying a goodbye and saying...
Icons embracing and looking back. All good things must come to an end. Launch of the women's revolution.
I want to say Rose, and when I was a kid, a lot of the Soul Man Rocky Johnson, sir, before he was a wrestler, he sparred in 1998. And we were in Louisville, Kentucky, and the Ali, please tell Muhammad it's a country, and the Ali family said so much to me. This a lot of nicknames, the most electric. And sit there, shut your mouth, and enjoy the ride. Don't know what you want to chant. I know there's a lot of stuff with all the nicknames that I'm lucky enough. Really, thank you so much.
Rated T for T.
Brother.
Could be historic. Jimmy Uso. Got you.
of Fame induction ceremony.
Wrestling history. This duo
World Tag Team Champions.
Hey, Mike, how are you? Oh, hey, man. I want to talk to you about Hall, but you two were there to start our today without you guys and Hall of Fame in Philly.
A pleasant surprise for Bray. Shocking. Mike was in a... Together, they formed the...
At that time, U.S. Express...
They're loving it. Flags everywhere.
And no one
out there beating the tar out of each other. It's highlighted as much on WWE television.
And then added...
From the USA, baby!
Propelling this of the historic first...
Ladies and gentlemen...
American ideals, then Iranian.
This is going to be...
But it was elusive for the U.S.
Garden stunned here.
Not be denied. At the top of tag team.
There's so many unsung heroes of professional wrestling.
U.S. Express was the team that every...
And Wyndham went on to enjoy similar...
Your Texas.
Wyndham, the Four Horsemen. That first launched them to super...
And this was just a short time. And they...
So as we commemorate 40 years, welcoming the U.S. Hall of Fame. And,
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed honor that we gather in celebration, sports entertainment, but of a
we would be remiss not to take tonight. He's here.
Quite frankly, there would be no...
My name is Taylor Rhodes. To honor a tag team that for so many. The legendary Terry Wyndham and Mike.
Or as we like to Texas, weighing 240 pounds, 38 pounds, Mike Rotundo and Barry Windham entered the ring.
Athleticism and had an under as the WWE tag team shows they won. Or the match. And the fans.
As we induct the U.S. Express, we're acknowledging their last gift that will continue to give in
on our colleagues.
History of professional wrestling has been to your enduring legacy.
Welcoming the U.S. Hall of Fame!
Thank you. WWE Universe around the world, there is no us. And we're in full circle. My sister Ann, years old, and competed in this game. 60,000 people at Franklin here and getting inducted with Circle for me. Grew up in the wrestling business. He's been the opposite with myself, the only not for Syracuse University. Me, which Philly probably doesn't like Super Bowl teams. Led to me leading a jump with my last year there. Story short, I ended with him two weeks and he came quite a difference from. So off of the Hall of Famers and got mentored. It's a great learning experience down here. So they sent me.
Yep, he did. And I think 40 years later, here he is.
Another very exciting thing that was nobody reviewed live. All of 6. Barry was 24, and we like to run hard. And saying that I thank you, Steph. I love you. Hey, as much as we worked, which happened at any given time.
Yeah, average it all up every night.
Years later, and you see what WrestleMania no one's ever told. And I would just like to say, he would have liked her of Wyndham.
Here, you can do mine.
Let me in. Ice of fear!
He was not.
He was bigger than life.
I mean, he changed a whole industry.
Taking down the
on Raw focusing on the world title, but he's not.
The Shepherds.
I saw
The truth.
Seth Rollins. So loud I can barely speak.
At WrestleMania, Jibrin. Singing your. Please welcome 11.
It's a new day. Yes, it is.
It's the news. The three of us have been able to stay in about us.
Are here to commemorate skills. I said the generation after won't he do it? Yes.
I'm doing He's excited. Guys,
My bad. I'll bring it down.
That endeared the people to think opportunity and the pleasure of people. It was 3 words. Unorthodox version of himself.
And he loved it so much that he of professional wrestling would be...
Thunderbolt Patterson and men and we can stand up here as black. Thunderbolt Patterson, we want to say...
Because we become king of the ring.
There is no Kofi Mania.
So, we introduce to you...
We can't do it like that.
Oh, okay.
If you will.
Oh, don't you dare be Thunderbolt Patterson!
I'm back.
A flat.
There will be a change. A foot where the sun don't. Gentlemen, a man that has become a legend in his...
In the 1960s, WA's Southern Heavyweight Champion
is a Thunderbolt Patterson.
Thunderbolt Patterson.
Nobody will be on you just like Steak is. And I'm going to keep my eye on you.
Because you can't cuss, you know? He would tell and he would draw you in. He was just that.
Some of the people, it's been a long...
Everyone listened because, well...
Road for sure stole a great...
We just fucking...
He was such a big...
I think there's a lot of us in Thunderbolt.
Hey, yes it is.
Just a brief flash. Patterson Day.
Every individual...
African Americans were not getting...
Been denied, been misused.
Thunderbolt Patterson, I don't think it will be good.
Testify. And I'm so glad.
You better come applaud Thunderbolt Hall of Fame.
Oh, no.
Be here tonight. So much fan, and I'm a fan, and it was one of the best circle. Thunder in the history of professional wrestling. Don't you move. That meant with only a few minutes left, time to tell you that, in my opinion, Thunderbolt broke down that same thing. So many. Muhammad Ali said something that I think is, it doesn't matter which color does the hair. Journalist Mike Mooneyham, who covered professional wrestling, he said, get to the bolt. He was wrestling. Don't come to Amarillo. The sheriff's wife has been killed. Funk Jr., the promoter, say the sheriff, as the boat went to Abilene, things that Thunderbolt had to go through. With great pride and privilege, that baseball was a better game because industry, the professional wrestling industry, in it. That I helped ring in 31 years, Thunderbolt Patterson.
Must our Father come this evening, as I know how, as an empty, knowing that, and supply Jesus. Thank I or the honor, because it had not been on my side path of good people. Hold on just a minute. This word, great, low. Hear me now. And what you think do not need, amen. He can tell you from the beginning, warfare. And if it had not been for the Lord, good, everything. You know, just everything, the same thing. Line, to stop, time, to stop. You wanna be treated. Now, the 6th. This ain't the 5th almost. What time is it? But I just want for the Lord, chosen by our his will. This time here, and I want y'all to think about all the things that just touch your mind. I renew your mind, understanding, and that if it hadn't, Mr. Pritchard, there, he said a while ago that we had a long, was that young? I come over to y'all's hometown for the Lord and good people. Yeah, they done told you, but it's all about to me, man, don't you know? And if it had not been for the would not be here, we must love one another. Playing the, I say, I'm full, but it's the 6th, ain't the 5th. We're gonna go home now, y'all. And love you all and thank you good to each other.
This year, one thing's for sure. The ultimate 5-day fan photo with your favorite superstars and more. Be there for the first unforgettable superstar entrance.
Let's go!
Story at WWE.
During the biggest, the superstars of NXT.
Who in NXT will stand and deliver?
Please welcome back your
family. And broke bear.
Joining her husband, at the trailblazing career.
I dream about you near me on my.
Wife of High Chief Pete, grandmother of Dwayne Ava Johnson, and one of the first.
My grandfather's wrestling company here and took over the company, and I'm going.
Promise. As Polynesian wrestling history, dubbed
from all over the world to be.
Ivy has done it again.
The WWE Hall of.
The first ever WWE The Hydro. More information, .com.
Hey, Ray.
No.
Oh.
I will be your partner.
Ray
is in.
Santos and Dominic.
Oh, you know we will.
Andrade stepping up to the
Escobar WrestleMania Saturday.
The team of. Which is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Pete on WrestleMania Saturday match.
Oh, look, A-Town down under. Got an RKO for his trouble, yeah.
I can't imagine that Theory and Waller. The Lincoln Financial Field, but we're back. A big left from Theory.
Perhaps they are feeling pretty good for once.
What he does best. Assisted senton right to
public, a duo who have been around each other. They may well win another team championship. What a great
could be, but both of these teams are risking serious
to be made that is the case. Court.
Oh man, for athleticism.
That was a little too close.
Did in my last week.
Cannot celebrate.
You need the New Catch Republic get back in. Back down. Grayson Waller and right now, Wade.
Poor Tyler Bate, who has simply been
on. Waller, the legal competitor.
Smash.
He went for the cover when Waller was legal. His way out of the grasp of the Oz. Look at the power of Tyler Bate.
Ruin not tagging out earlier.
Desperately needed to a very eager.
Of permanent angst wanting.
Weight is legal.
For a scrap and never safe.
Blowing the bruiserweight German suplex to Waller.
Down under.
Grayson Waller.
How do you climb a ladder with...
Hard to watch. No. Preserve the digits of Waller connects.
Yeah, extreme. Amateur boxer Grayson Waller moving on that one, and right now
Burning Hammer. Catch Republic on the W. Fowler. Dirty Dom.
From the...
It's a justified mugging because they are under threat.
They have decimated every last couple of weeks.
Devil in Saddam. Priest and the Print Theory.
Wow, the best get better.
Agree with your assessment, bad news. Today, a six-pack ladder match. Sets of titles are retreat. We approach WrestleMania, and the win more than just the gold.
I'm no strange tag team champion. It was time to create something unique.
Io Sky.
We're
Damage control.
About us anymore. An outcast somehow. Record-breaking Royal Rumble win.
A new women.
Tonight. You turned your back on me. 自分が迷ってたからだ。手柄にするためだ。だから私。そのことを一生後悔するだ。I keep questioning heart, and I will do everything. And at WrestleMania, EO's gonna
lead Io Sky to the WWE Io Sky of that very
brother versus brother is main event Jay after he goes.
Road to WrestleMania is the experience. WWE fan event with fanatics.
Houston Roughnecks take on the D's today at 4 Eastern. LA Knight as intent, being able to one-up the
more teeth down your LA Knight dropped the hammer. The Cropper narrowly avoided the arena.
Man, Philadelphia street fight goes down. Wrestle 2 battle this coming Sunday.
Let me talk to you. Yeah. As I walk in, I do think you're phenomenal. I think you're phenomenal at running away. Down by the
microphone at the same time.
So here's how it goes. There's only time for crying because ever since he came back, all you should be to you. I actually get people talking on Monday night. I'm gonna give them plenty to talk about. I'm gonna will know whose game this is.
Life at 11. Age of them all.
Story. Y'all attack up, but you know what? No rules to hide behind, no. In a Philadelphia street.
We coming.
Smackdown.
We're falling San Francisco, California.
The weight of the world on his twin brother.
The way, but first, Javich Solo Smackdown.
It only ends when both sets of titles.
And he teams with Rey Mysterio.
And this one has the world, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, Reigns, and The Rock.
Sunday, World Heavyweight Scotsman Drew McIntyre.
The WWE.
This one is gonna get a 6-man Philadelphia
as Logan Paul defends
for the past few weeks while we ignite against a phenomenal
story. Or will Cody Rhodes WWE Universal Champion? There we see bad news. He's about to do battle
for the past 12 months.
Las Vegas, Nevada.
Solo Sikoa, a man so, or at least soft and Jay.
The ultimate soldier for the past does not bode well for Jay Uso.
Jay's had the ability to achieve himself, but WrestleMania is to fight your twin brother. Teach Solo another lesson like only Yeet or Team No Yeet.
Take of his sorry life turning his back.
Jay certainly knows what it feels. Shuts him down with a right.
Well, he's certainly...
Solo just gonna tear his brother up.
One scorching rolls in. My time to find a pet-friendly. It'll be on my side. When it comes to disaster.
As Jay Uso goes one-on-one with his news, this all takes place less than 20.
Jay Uso needs to be tucked up in.
Destroying Jay, why he earned
his siblings. And doesn't Jay Uso?
You never want to be on the wrong end.
Man of few words, but understand.
Solo has his brother. The street champ!
Uso can barely pick himself up.
Dog Solo finding the march.
Needed extra gear at the rear.
Main event was able to get his footing.
And it is a rare moment. Well, the mind on Solo, so perhaps right for the picking now.
The enforcer of the blood.
Beat too long, you can do that.
Man Jey Uso's super kick. Spear by a main event, and it's Jimmy Uso. WrestleMania preview tonight. 40 with the added assist. Uso, here comes us. A main event, Jey. Hands on any member of the blustering.
This place is coming.
So preventing everything tonight.
Go low. We can make
it for his pound of flesh. Rhodes and Rollins. Crossroads
of Jimmy Uso on the right.
They're in love and war. Center, WrestleMania. Of WrestleMania, myself, my buns. We are going to slap. Lifts out of his body like his. We are going Sunday. I am going to dethrone. I single fan who has believed was to become champ. Good story ends. The showcase of the weekend. We all